Hi folks, welcome to Let's Go Car Cruising. My name's Mark and I'm a certified car nut. I go to car shows, cruise nights, cars and coffees, anything where there's automobiles and wheels, and I get the stories, because the stories are where it's at. Today we're here a little bit different. I am at the Hershey AACA Annual Fall Meet, the Antique Auto Club of America. And we're going to show a little bit of swap meet action. We went to the car corral yesterday, and check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. But thanks for watching. Do me a favor, click the like button, hit the subscribe and ring the notification bell, and we're going to get to it. Let's go car cruising. At the field, welcome to Hershey. So we got a really neat setup of gas pumps and signs. Got a Sunoco sign. We got a Sinclair. That's really cool. We got some signs and some license plates, gas and oil stuff, Atlantic gasoline pump, an SO Extra. Wow. A big Ford Neon. For those of you, Tim Moore is his number. Anything you see in this particular scene, you can get in touch with him. Some die-cast collectibles. These look like really high-end ones. Cool stuff. And more neon signs. Big boy Goodyear Jeep. Yeah, Trans Am. Oh. Corvette. And some, looks like dealership type banners. Cool stuff. Get a load of this. 1912 International Harvester. Isn't that cool? Wooden wheels, wooden body, and it looks like a wooden chassis. There you go.
I'm not set on any one scheme just yet.
What a cool little VW. 61 23 window can be yours for $55,000. Looks pretty solid. Cool little project. You just never know what you find here. Oh, a payphone. I need a payphone, but I don't want to carry the damn thing. It's awful heavy. But every phone man needs a payphone in the garage. Coca-Cola sign. We got gas pumps. We got Betty Boop. And looks like we got a whole lot of Love Elvis here too. Little big boy statue. Let's take a walk inside. Cool stuff inside, huh? Okay, let's see. Yeah, just pardon the music, folks, because we don't want copyright. Ooh, Chevy Bel Air. Roadrunner. All kinds of fun stuff. Good Gulf regular. Texaco kerosene. Ooh, and a Sunoco. Blue Sunoco matching pair. Isn't that beautiful? How about a rack of wall art? They're already cut up. Check them out. Hang in your garage. Plug the lights in. Oh, there's a tail panel on for a Pontiac. There's the front for it. Chevrolets, Pontiacs. How fun. Pontiac 8 4-door sedan. Flathead 8-cylinder. What a pretty car. Lots of signs and stuff. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's a Peerless, and it's sold, but look at that. Wow. What an automobile. Studebaker pickup, 1949, sold. Oops, okay. It's cool. About a Plymouth sedan, $12,000. Be the only one in the car show with that. Little Shriners type of go-kart. Looks like a ride. Pickup truck project. And just miscellaneous stuff. How about this for a puzzle? Put it together. Have a hot rod. And all kinds of parts. So even out in the swap meet area, we have cars for sale. Beautiful Pontiac convertible, a Hudson 4-door, another Hudson 4-door. This is a Hudson 2-door coupe, and an Imperial 4-door. Cool stuff. Need a hubcap? We got hubcaps all over the place. And more over there. How about a little Crosley station wagon? I'm in the shadow here. Cool little car. A Ford convertible. And a Model A Roadster pickup. What a sweet little truck this is. Sharp, shiny, and ready to go. We got just about every piece of die-cast toys that you can imagine. People collect a lot of that stuff too. And I've got plenty of it, so I'm not going to bring any more home. But it's cool for the man cave. Welcome to Hershey. Let's see what they got in here. Looks like a bunch of fun stuff. I like your welcome sign. Y'all having a good week so far? Well, it's only day 2, so. We're here and we're having fun. Amen. How about some Chrysler Cross Ram manifolds? Wow, where do you see all them in one place? How's this for a collection of induction systems? A little bit of everything here. Yikes. If you're looking for it, Hershey is the place to find it. Manifolds, manifolds. Wow. And various valve covers. Cool stuff. Okay, tell me how long you would have to search through these buckets to find the one piece of trim that you're looking for. But it just might be there. How about promos? And promos and promos. When you bought a new car in the showroom, you get a promo to go with it. Looks like some Model A Ford parts, sheet metal fenders, gas tanks, and more fenders. More garage art. Oil cans, wall hanging signs, and more oil cans. Nice collection of wood ornaments, mascots, anything you can imagine. That's the way you accessorized your car back in the day. How about a Hudson Hornet convertible? Twin H-Power engine. Fix it up, have a ball. Here is my Pine Tree Jamboree car and a trailer to bring the spares with. Wow. And I think it's got a flathead in it. That is too cool. So this is Chevrolet manifold and dual carburetor and fuel injection central. You got it all here.
Thank you, John.
Just what you need and everything else.
Out of 63, this is for the 63. 345. Yep.
Wow, what a cool modified 67. No, this is not a 67, but this must be an ad for something else. But we'll take a run. That looks like a Pinto body with a big block Chevy in it. That's what they used to go fast in. How's this for a Cord project car? 36 Cord. Yikes. So out in the backfield behind the stadium sits this lonely, poor little Duesenberg. Yep. Oh, this was at the Audrain and the Audrain tour. So we saw this up close and personal just last week. What a beautiful piece of machinery. So, got some dirt bikes and some mini bikes, Honda Mini Trail. Some others. And what's left of a Chevelle round-around stock car. That's cool. Miscellaneous Model A grills, parts, some parts and parts and more parts, and some Coors beer steins and Budweiser beer steins. There's a cool sign. Hot Rod Garage, Speed Parts and Service. And more cool signs. And all kinds of emblems and stuff. like this Hartford Ale and Beer sign. Clock. Walk through. Just take a quick scan. So this is the little Model A Speedster that someone created that Walter was admiring. So I'll do a little walk around. Fun little car. The windshield, just enough to block a little bit of wind for you. Made up into a Speedster. That's really cool. A little bit of Go Fast equipment here. 671 blower. Can be yours for $800. Really sharp. These air pumps have kind of gone gaga crazy. They're cool to have in the garage. So, fire services type of stuff. Fire trucks are a big thing. We got beacons and gumballs and bells and sirens. It's something different. Next to it, we got horns and just about anything you can imagine.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Just checking things out. You having a good week?
Not bad.
There you go. Glad to hear it.
Take a picture of the quilt, too.
I will. Oh, there we go.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
A quilt out of all the Hershey shirts. That's really cool. So, folks, we're here with Dawn, and Dawn's got this 1916 Chalmers, and what model is it called?
It's called a Model 32B Victoria Cabriolet.
Okay.
We think that there are only 3 in existence. I'm from Oregon, and there's another one of these in Oregon that it's unrestored, but was owned by Bill Harrah. It has a slightly later serial number on it than this car. This car has less than 6,000 miles from new on it, and the only thing it's had is new tires, new paint job, obviously, and nothing else, as far as I'm aware.
Wonderful.
So it has Chalmers, in my opinion, weren't the most stylish cars, but they were kind of bigger, and but they were fairly advanced in the engine department. They kept working on that. This is about the 4th iteration of their 6-cylinder engine. What they called the Light 6 came out in, I think, 14. And it was an L-head 6-cylinder engine. And then this is the later version. This is an overhead cam, overhead valve 6-cylinder engine. So it's kind of like a modern engine. It's not like an early car engine.
So they were way ahead of their time, because most of them were all flatheads at that time, weren't they? Engines?
Well,
Yeah.
They were, but there were plenty of overhead valve
Oh, okay.
engines. But the 6-cylinder overhead cam iteration is the only production car you could buy in 1915 with that setup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said they were near the Ford plant?
Their plant was very near the Ford plant and looked similar.
Okay.
The history came through Thomas, Mr. Thomas Cars in Buffalo, allowed his 3 best engineers to move to Detroit to build Thomas's there, which they felt they could do a much more a better job because of availability of materials and pricing and so on. So he allowed them to move to Detroit. They formed Thomas Detroit, which was in existence for a couple years. I don't know, 1907, 8, 9, something like that. They ran out of money, found a gentleman who was an executive for National Cash Register, and he found he put money into the project. His name was Chalmers. So the first cars that came out were Chalmers Detroit cars. 1910, I believe, is the last year they called it Chalmers Detroit, and it became Chalmers after that. There are a lot of 1910 Model K Chalmers around for some reason, and I've got a couple pieces and parts. Both my 10s came out of Montana. This car came out of New Jersey. Licensed a long time ago. I can't remember how long ago. Purchased by over the phone on an auction in the Midwest by a guy in Oregon, and this came out of his estate. He had when he died, he had 4 or 5 Chalmers in his collection, and they've been dispersed. But so it's an interesting car. This car came with a leather top, which I have in the trailer. It's rotten. It's scheduled next week to get dropped off at the upholsterer, who's going to put new upholstery and a new leather top on it. Slightly later, one of these that's in Oregon has a cloth top. I don't know why, but this one has had a leather top from the beginning, so I don't know.
Keep it original.
Keep it original, yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time and giving me a history lesson, because that's one of the main reasons why I come to Hershey, just to see stuff you never see and learn about stuff.
Mr. Chalmers' family had a history of dying young, so he sort of prepared himself to die young and got out of the business, so to speak. Ended up, with money troubles, and joined with Maxwell just before Chrysler took it over. So this eventually morphed into Chrysler.
Okay.
Okay.
There's another bit of history that I didn't know.
Well,
Terrific. Well, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your time here, and safe travels back to Oregon.
thank you.
Thank you.
367 is the 1955 Packard Caribbean, believed to be one of 500 built for the 1955 model year. Packard's last prestigious model, rare, luxurious, and desirable, finished in white jade, fire opal, and onyx, equipped with power windows, seat, top, steering, and brakes, and offered today without reserve.
No reserve, ladies and gentlemen. Who did 30,000? 25 online. 30, 35, 40,000. 40,000. I have 35, 45 now. 45 internet, you didn't make it. 40s with carry, asking 45. 50,000. Now 55. 55, 60,000. 60,000. Bids all over the house. 60,000. 65. 65, 70,000. 70,000 now. We're at 65 and now 70,000. 65, 70,000 dollars. Out it goes in at 65. $70,000 going once. Carries bidders on at 65. 70,000 going twice. 65, 70,000 going twice. 70,000, 67.5. Now 70,000. Now 72.5 RJ. 72.5. 72.5. We're at 70,000. Asking 72.5. 70,000, 72.5 going once. 70,000, 72.5 going twice. 75,000 now. 75, 77.5. 77.5. We're at 75,000. Asking 77.5. 77.5. At 75,000. 77.5 for the first time. 77.5. You bid back there, sir? 77.5 for the second time. 75. 77.5. Third and final chance at 77,500. Yes or no? 77,005. Michael, 77.5. Sold. $75,000. 9350. 9350. Good job.
Bought the 1940 Lincoln Zephyr Continental Cabriolet. One of just 350 Continental Cabriolets built for 1940. Known ownership for new. Less than 65,000 miles, believed to be original. Never fully restored. Mechanically sorted as needed. Presently offered for 26 years of single-family ownership. And this lot today is being offered without reserve.
No reserve, ladies and gentlemen. I have 30,000 to start. $35,000 now. $35,000. 35, 40,000. $40,000. We're at 35. How about 37.5? 37.5. $40,000. 42.5. Now 45. 47.5. 47.5. Bids on the phone desk at 45. 47.5. $50,000. 52.5. 52.5. $55,000. $55,000. We're at 52.5. Asking 55. $55,000. We're at 52.5. $55,000 going once. It's selling tonight at 52.5. $55,000 twice. Pete, you have a bidder? $55,000. You give up way too easy. 52.5. 55. Third and final chance at $55,000. Sold. 52,500. 9444. 9444.
All right, folks, that's about it for flea market coverage. Didn't show a whole lot of it. Hope I gave you a good taste of what's here. There's a lot more to see. It literally takes 3 days to walk the whole flea market and see everything that's there. So I appreciate you watching. Don't forget, hit the like for the thumbs up, smash the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. There's more cool stuff coming. And the next video is going to be of the show that takes place on Fridays down here in Hershey. And you're going to love some of the stuff that you've never seen before. And hopefully we'll get to talk to some owners and get some really cool stories. But Hershey is the place to be if you're looking for unique parts that you can't find anywhere else. So take a trip down some year. It's the first full week of October, and it's a great time. A lot of good friends, cool people, great cars, and stuff that you'll be like, wow, I've never seen anything like that before. So again, a little bit of car show season left. Get them out, use them, enjoy them, have a good time, and let's go car cruising.